97.7 The Q.
Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Life's so short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it had my power, you gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll, you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 20th day of June, 2025. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
All smiley-faced up for a first day of summer.
Right?
Who would have thought? Feels like it's been summer already.
I know.
But
Although not until a week ago? Like we were really getting great weather. We had a nice spring, I think.
Yeah.
55s, windows open.
Yeah.
So, but I'm ready for it. And I love all the cute kids like walking past the window on their way to the swimming pool.
To the pool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all fun. All fun stuff here on American Eagle Day. There's actually a lot of days today. It's a lot of, I don't know.
I wonder how that all shakes out.
I don't know if it has to do with because of the first day of summer. Maybe there's like more on it or something like that. I don't know. Ann and Samantha Smith Day. I don't know why Ann and Samantha get a day, but it's theirs and they can enjoy it. Takes place twice a year on the summer and winter solstices. Solstice, as I like to call them. Oh, dedicated to Anne Frank and Samantha Smith. The day was created to put Anne and Samantha on the U.S. postage stamp in order to honor them for the positive influence they've had on American school children in the 20th and 21st centuries. So there you go. So that's why we honor them today. It's also Cuckoo Warning Day. Watch out for cuckoos. They're out there. There's a bunch of cuckoos.
I would know nothing about it. I saw something like, I have a lot in common with people in the psych ward, but I'm on the outside. Right.
I feel like there should be a cuckoo warning every time I turn the news on. Surfing Day, Daylight Appreciation Day.
Surfing Day. Everybody should try it once and just know half the world will suck at it like me. Oh, did I suck at it? I was worried for the amount of ocean water still left after I drank it all.
Yeah.
I was like, blah, 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 blah.
I always wanted to try it. And then the closest I ever came was that thing at the Kalahari, like the fake thing where I broke my foot,
Yeah, that's not that's not like surfing. But I could just tell you it's a lot harder because your whole core is used to do that hop up thing. And your balance is off. You're head first like into the ocean.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it's crazy. I did like eating fish tacos afterwards on Laguna Beach.
Well, see, now that's how I am.
I was like, we play, we almost kill ourselves, and then we eat.
Right. I mean, that's for me, as long as it goes to the eating part, I'm good. Sometimes I like to skip whatever activity is leading to the eating part.
Yeah, because I was going to say, you may not make it. That's the way I felt. Right. I was like, oh.
Right. So I'd rather do the eating part and then skip the activity.
Right.
That's how I feel. Plus, when you talk about surfing, the first thing that comes to mind is sharks for me. And again, I don't watch the news very often. Cheryl stopped by the Bat Cave yesterday and was hanging out.
Hey,
well, we don't spend a lot of time in there. Usually we're in the other living room or you're up in your room. And so I turned on the news for you. And there were 2 stories back to back about sharks in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm trying to find out.
There was a 9-year-old girl that it was called, I don't want to say Boca, but I thought it was like something with a B in Florida.
Yeah.
And the horror. Her mom took her to the beach, keeping an eye on her, but, letting her play.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, he takes it out of the water. And I can't imagine what she was showing to her mom when her hand is dangling by a thread.
She was just snorkeling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Boca Grande.
Okay, I did think it was Boca.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew it was not Boca Raton or Raton,
yeah.
whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and then the other one was Fort Lauderdale, which I'm trying to find out if that's anywhere near where my parents used to have a place. Like if it's the same beach.
Opposite.
No, it's the opposite of where my parents are now.
Okay, got it.
They used to have a place in Fort Lauderdale right on the ocean.
Because I looked that up when you said Fort Myers. I had not heard of anything other than Fort Lauderdale, and looked up whether or not they were like sister cities or whatever. No.
Yeah, no, but they used to have a place in Fort Lauderdale, and it was literally, on the beach. It was like a matter of walking from like here to the parking lot to the beach. It was right there. We used to go on the beach all the time. That's where my dad had where we saw the manatee.
I still what I'd like to know is what's with all the sharks coming so close to shore. What's happening? Because something's happening.
No.
That wasn't the way it was when we were kids. They were not coming that close to shore, to people, to everything.
Well,
something's changed.
Were getting bit though when they were doing, like, they'd be surfing and things like that. I think. No,
I don't. I think there's something going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do we even look this up? Are sharks?
Well, you can look it up by shark attacks over years or something. But yeah. But the surfing thing, that made me think about those 2 shark attacks. Freaked me out a little bit because.
Sorry, you go.
No.
But I almost started putting in, are sharks swimming closer to shore today than 20 years ago? And I was like, 50 years ago.
Like 2005.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sorry.
So the one in Fort Lauderdale says, according to Ocean Rescue, they confirmed the shark sighting and said they cleared the water for 30 minutes. Officials said that people had to get out of the water because there was a baby shark.
You are not.
Come on, you stupid YouTube. Give me the song.
Need baby shark.
That's what I'm trying to do. It takes them forever to get to it. Come on.
And today is the anniversary, I think.
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark. Mommy shark, mommy shark,
now I'm screwed. I'm screwed. You're gonna see later as I'm cleaning the house. You're going to see me going, humming it.
As soon as I saw the story, it said baby shark. I'm like, oh, this is my chance to torture everyone. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Good morning. Enjoy your cornflakes. Glad I could ruin your Friday. Today is also flip-flop day, Daylight Appreciation Day. I think I mentioned that. Prayer for law enforcement officers.
Yes.
Hike
every day, though.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Hike with a geek day. Ice cream soda day.
Ice cream soda day.
I think that's like
a float?
like a root beer float, but sometimes people don't always use root beer, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Kun Aman day. I don't know.
What's Kunaman mean?
It's
Is
like
it K?
It's like Kunaman. Yeah, K. I think I got it here. It's Koui. So it's it's like a biscuit. Looks like a little like
Wait, what?
flaky biscuit kind of thing.
Okay, so I looked up Is it Kumaman?
Kunaman.
Kunaman. Okay, yeah. I looked up Kumaman, and it's a panda bear. Like it's a cartoon panda bear. So you were like talking, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Well, that's why I said I would. It's Kougin AMANN. So
oh my.
So now it's a food. It's a cookie. It's a Kunaman is a sweet round pastry originating from Brittany, France. It is essentially a type of butter cake. Kun equals cake. Aman equals butter in Breton. Known for its rich, flaky layers of dough, butter, and sugar.
Yeah, they're into that in France and stuff, like croissant and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, not a big fan. Like if we were to throw out like things to eat that were sweet, I would never say let's do a croissant and smear Nutella on it.
No, I would think more of a croissant with like butter, like as a side, almost like a
like the croissants, like the crescent rolls.
Mm-hmm. That's more what I think of.
But still, regardless of all of that, I still think like I like bread, like bread, not flaky. Things. Yeah.
No, that
croissant.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Not my favorite.
You and Oprah.
I love bread.
Do you remember when she said that?
I do.
I do.
I do. I took it, put it in my computer, and it's gone with me from show to show.
Bread. Just love it.
I love bread.
The weird thing is, I was sitting having a conversation with her. I'm like, "Hey, Oprah, so what was it like doing your show for 25 years?"
I love bread.
Oh,
okay. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but all right. Let's see. Hike with a geek day. Oh, I said that. Seashell day. Smoothie day. Take back the lunch break day. Who's not taking a lunch break?
Yeah, who?
You know who never takes a lunch break? Chris Lockett. He comes in with breakfast in the morning to start his day, and then he waits till he goes home. He never does a lunch break. He would rather just work through and then go. Yeah, I know. I need a break.
Now, does he leave an hour early then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I need a break.
Yeah.
I need a split, and I've always been this way, between the show and the rest of my work day. Like I need a split there. So, new identity day. We may be different people by the time we come back on Monday.
New identity day.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to change it up, so you can get away from people.
Isn't that illegal?
No, you can change your identity, can't you? You just become someone different, get away from everybody.
Okay.
Vanilla milkshake day.
No, thanks.
I don't really like vanilla milkshake either. It's got to be chocolate for me.
But that said, do I love a good chocolate milkshake?
So do I.
Ooh, that's reminding me of Hershey's. Remember when we had Hershey's in the mall and we would just run out there to get so yummy.
Nystagmus day, awareness day. It's a type of visual impairment, I guess.
Oh,
nystagmus. I don't know. Okay. Why not just say visual impairment day? Plain yogurt day. Take your dog to work day. Why didn't we check this earlier this week? We've been printing them out. We just didn't read them this week. We could have brought Ace with us for the show this morning.
Yeah.
Which people have said we should do, but I just think that would be a giant pain. I just don't think it would work out. For multiple reasons. One, he's probably not going to sit still the whole time in here.
Well, and he can't roam around here.
He can't roam around. There's too much stuff to chew on. There's too much stuff to get into. So that's 2. 3, if he decides it's time for him to go out, he is relentless. He will just stare at you and bark. if he's got to go. So if we're in the middle of the show and he decides it's time, he will not.
Doesn't
stop.
matter if we have 3 minutes left and we're about to find out who won the grand
I
finale
know.
of whatever it is,
Right.
MasterChef.
I
We're
know.
like, oh, come on, dog.
You know how many times I've had that discussion with him during a football game? I'm like, there's 2 minutes left. Just hang in there. We went out at halftime, and his answer is, I don't care.
Right.
Here's your deal. You have told me not to go in the house. I have to go now. I've seen you get up and go and pause the TV. Now it's my turn.
Well, and my favorite is when you don't react to the first bark, comes the side eye. It's like this.
Yeah. Or if I do react and talk to him, if I say, what's your deal? And then he just looks at me outside of his face.
He is the cutest stinking dog on
Yes,
earth.
of course.
I just love him.
Today is Toad Hollow Day of Thank You, Ugliest Dog Day, Humanist Day, Peace and Prayer Day, Productivity Day. That's a good thing. Refugee Day, the longest day of the year, and the first day of summer. So there you go. All those things. I told you there was a lot of them. All those things that we're celebrating today. Connie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a great weekend and stay cool. You too, Connie. Hope all of you stay cool. Cheryl's got that in the forecast. Just got some heat indexes coming. Indices. Not is indexes not a word? Am I using it wrong? Or can you use both? Is it one of those things where you can use both? In general, indexes are used as a measurement or a way to track the performance of a group of related items such as stocks, bonds. Okay, yeah.
All right, so that's an index. Yeah, indexes. So what's an indices?
Here we go. Indexes versus indices. Both terms are used, but indexes is generally preferred in everyday language and business context. Indices is more common in scientific, mathematical, and statistical context. So I would say the forecast would be more scientific. Okay. So there you go. So I don't know why there's differences, but you say it how you like. That's what I say. You live the way you want to live. Index, indice. I don't think it's indice. Indices, indices. Roll the dice. Yahtzee. All right. I've lost my mind. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, wrap up the poll question from yesterday, and we got a brand new one having to do with the temperature. So stick around.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now at Verizon, we have some big news for your peace of mind. For all our customers, existing and new, we're locking in low prices for 3 years guaranteed on My Plan and My Home. That's future you peace of mind. And everyone can save on a brand new phone on My Plan when you trade in any phone from one of our top brands. That's new phone peace of mind. Because at Verizon, whether you're already a customer or you're just joining us, we got you. Visit Verizon today. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
Here's Comedians and Sketchers Getting Comfortable, presented by Hands Free Skechers Slip-In.
Hey, I'm Bobby Slayton, and I'm here with my pal, comedian, and Skechers ambassador, Mr. Howie Mandel.
Why did it take so long to invent something as amazing as slip-ins? I know it seems simple, but it took Skechers to invent a better pair of shoes.
Yep, with Skechers Slip-ins, you just step it and go. You don't have to touch your shoes. And by the way, Slip-ins are for the whole family, men, women, and kids, in all your favorite Skechers styles. Find Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Turn on that radio and back here.
So, it's been a long week.
I'm so ready for this week to end.
Ready for the weekend.
End of the week. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday? Already?
It's the weekend.
I heard that this show is like really good.
It's good. It's great. It's great. Let's begin. Do you happen to have the time?
It's showtime.
Steve and Cheryl with you. Portions of Touhyville today on this delightful Friday. Brought to us by our friends over at the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. The Good Table means good food for the family, whatever you're looking for. Some appetizers, a little snack time. Maybe just soup and a salad combo. Maybe a combo platter of all the appetizers. That sounds delightful to me. Hang out, have some fried food, all kinds of good stuff. And they have daily specials as well. Check it out on their Facebook page. Do me a favor. Go and like the Good Table Restaurant on Facebook. And if you're looking to eat there, they put their daily specials up every day right around 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. So you can see what they've got for the day. Also want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out all the movies that they've got right there on the website. You can get your tickets as well. This weekend, you've got Elio, 28 Years Later, Materialists, How to Train Your Dragon, Mission Impossible, and Lilo and Stitch. Coming up in a couple of weeks is the new Superman movie. Really looking forward to that.
I never liked Superman.
That's what you say every time I bring it up.
Cared.
I don't know why you got to be so rude. Rude? No, I've always liked the superheroes. The Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. Those were my three. Hulk.
I liked Batman. I liked Spider-Man. Superman, for whatever reason, was like...
Yeah. I used to watch the Superman TV show with George Reeve, the old black and white one. So I liked that. I liked the Christopher Reeves one, and then I just continued on. I always liked Batman. I wish Batman would come back as a TV show. I think when I was a kid, I liked the cartoons, but I really liked the real action one.
thing. Yeah.
Spider-Man, if you look back now, super cheesy, bad. They were like movies of the week, the TV ones that they did. But I loved the Hulk with Lou Ferrigno, so that's why it was so cool to get to meet him a few times as an adult.
And I liked what's his name? Baxter, the guy.
Meredith Baxter Burney when she played the Hulk.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's the one.
Do you want me to help you, or do you want to just figure it out?
Bob Baxter, Bill Baxter.
You're getting there.
Bobby Baxter. Oh, who is it?
If you're hanging out watching on video, if you tell Cheryl who it is, if you're the first one in, we'll get you a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach.
Baxter Burney. No, she married him, right?
No,
she didn't.
Meredith Baxter Burney. I think she ended up married a woman.
Later on. The guy, he was a single dad. Okay.
I know
you
what
know
it is.
Who he is.
I do. Yes.
The next time you're struggling, I'm just gonna go.
No, time out. I asked if you wanted to know who it was.
Bill Bixby.
Yeah, there you go. Tracy
There it
got
is.
it. I know Susie was calling in to let us know too, so we'll get you some tickets as well.
All right, DM us. I need you to DM us with your email addresses, not in here. So go on Facebook because you'll give everybody that info. So.
Yes.
Bill Bixby. I
yes.
really liked him.
Courtship of Eddie's father.
Yes, that's what it was called.
Now, I want to fix something for a second because you said next time you're having trouble. I asked, do you want me to help you? And you didn't say yes. So I thought you were trying to get to it on your own.
Yeah. And I thought you were asking, do you want me to help you like when I'm mopping the floors? And you're like, oh, you want me to help you? Like, not really.
You mean like when I'm walking into the living room with dinner plated and you go, do you need any help with dinner?
Yeah, like that. Like that.
No, I was going to help you, but then I thought, there's times where you're like, I want to get it. I want to get it. I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue,
Yeah. So now we need Susie Jordan and
Tracy Downey Faker. So
Tracy.
So my parents will do that with Jeopardy. So they watch Jeopardy together all the time. They record it and then they watch it.
Okay.
So they will do that with Jeopardy. They will pause it because they're like, one of them will be like, no, just give me a minute. I know this one. I know,
well, I would love to find out why the brain, when you try to recall something, gives you this hard time when on a Sunday afternoon, if you're just sitting under the blanket, you could recall that like this. When I'm playing a game show, it's why I can't be on any game shows other than Wheel of Fortune. Because I'd be like, I know this.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Lisa says, do we call in? Lisa, we got it already, but thank you so much. Lisa says, good morning. Have a great day. Tracy got in with the name. It wasn't a real contest. It was just, we just needed to help Cheryl's brain out a little bit. That's all. Okay.
Which needs a lot of help.
All of ours do. Listen, that's all part of the deal.
It's a little
trying to figure
slow
out
up
life
there.
sometimes. Yesterday we asked you, what is your I do this now so that future me doesn't suffer habit? Almost everyone did some kind of eat
well.
healthy, exercise, do something, walk through, do some more walking, things like that, you know. So almost everybody jumped in that way. But a few people did little things, here and there.
Yeah, whatever.
But I was really thinking more along the lines of like get the coffee ready for the next day. Like I was thinking of little things like that, but I get it. It's fine. Hi, good morning. You're on the air.
Is it John Baxter?
Oh, you were trying to figure. No. Cheryl was trying to figure out the name Bill Bixby. We got it though.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah. It was Cheryl was just trying to figure out the name Bill Bixby.
Yeah.
Kept landing on the mom from Family Ties, Meredith Baxter Burney.
Yeah.
Who Cheryl knows better as
Betty Broderick,
as a woman who tried to kill her husband.
She did kill her husband.
Who did kill her husband? Sorry, I missed that last part.
Yeah.
I haven't watched
But
it enough times.
You've never watched the Betty Broderick story?
No, I have watched it enough times for us.
We're gonna
every
have to.
soul.
We'll have to do that this weekend.
I watched.
Although speaking of which,
I watched it all the way through once with you, and then I've seen you watching it enough times to know what's going on. I remember now. She breaks into his house.
obviously
And she
not.
shoots him.
If you think
No,
they're still alive,
I just remember all the crazy stuff. Her lighting his clothes on fire in front of the
Yeah.
house. Her driving the car into the house.
Yeah.
And then she ends up breaking and then
See?
shoots him. I know. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
way to give away a movie, but all right.
If
you
you
know-
look up the name, you'll know all
right,
of it.
right.
Yeah.
I was blown away the other day. Side note, because I know we're going to go back into what the poll question is today.
Mhm.
I couldn't believe how many Robin Williams movies I haven't seen. I put in for this weekend.
Yeah.
that we're going to watch something called Boulevard.
I never heard of that
saw
one.
it. Something called Man on the Moon, Man and the Moon,
Man of the Year.
Man of the Year.
Mhm.
The Robin Williams plays
Here we go.
Armstrong. Here we go.
Here we go. 2 words. Sounds like.
Oh.
But there was 3 of them. There was Man of the Year. There was Boulevard, and then there was one other one with Robin Williams that
that we
neither
put
of us
in.
had seen.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. Anna says TGIF. Enjoy your weekend and stay hydrated. You too, Anna. Have
Yes.
yourself a great weekend.
All right. So today's poll question. I said it to you because of what I read, and I'm like, get out of here.
Right? So, what's the best thermostat setting for summer is what this says.
Mhm.
I say anytime. So I put the poll question is, what do you say the perfect temp is to set the thermostat? Because I say summer or
We
winter.
don't touch
if you
it
set
really
it, you
usually.
set it.
Mhm.
That's what you want your temperature to be. An article on marthastewart.com says the ideal temp indoors is 70 degrees. But if you want to save money, the ideal setting is 78 degrees. Each degree above 75 saves you about 3% on your energy bill. So now I wonder what it is in the wintertime then. If is it 62? Is it
All right, so I
8
wanna-
the other way?
I want to know something if this is because this happens to me every time we do percentages.
Yeah. Because I don't, I mean,
So our energy bill is typically what, 400?
yeah, 300.
Although it's not, that doesn't include, it's including garbage and stuff, right? So when you say 300, you're saying the energy part of it?
No, I'm saying it fluctuates. In the wintertime, it was closer to 4. So far, in the spring and summer, it's been closer to 3.
So this says it saves $9 if it's at the 3% on $300. Duh, most people didn't need a calculator to figure that out.
No, yeah.
But I'm such a math genius. Duh.
No, for me, the only way I can figure that stuff out-
$9 per degree above 75. Not worth it. Just saying.
Above 70. Okay. So that would
Meaning
be
for $27, you're
$27 a
setting it at 78. Now, if it's $9 per thing from 70, that would be 5 times 9 is 45. So that would be like $50 a month. But still not worth it for me, just saying. And I said 72. So my ideal is 72.
Here's my thing. I don't understand why it says the ideal setting is 78. Each degree above 75 saves you 3%. Well,
then
if the ideal temp is 70, how much is it saving me from 70 to 78? Because now I'm going 8 past the ideal temp.
What they're saying, though, is that it depends on your bill. Like when I used to have ComEd in Bourbonnais, my bill for just the electric sometimes was like $300-400.
Yeah. See,
But
now
I love the city of Rensselaer.
Now
Love.
my parents are closer to like the 78. I went over there for
Was it
Father's Day.
broiling?
So Father's Day wasn't bad, but a lot of times when I was in Florida this last time, yeah, there were times that that we're going to bed and it was like 78 in the house, 79 in the house. And I'm like, oh my God, how do they like live like this?
Mm-hmm.
But they're freezing. You
Well,
know?
I think as we grow older, there's that. Because I'm older than you, and I feel like I'm colder.
Mhm.
And that's working for us with this new, I guess, no return on the upper floor thing
Right.
in our house.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
I'm okay with it.
Mhm.
I just noticed it was like during the day
Yeah.
when I was changing, I was like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But really with a fan,
Mhm.
I'm okay as long as the air is moving.
Mm-hmm. But even yesterday, you went up there and took a nap in the middle of the day and you were okay.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't come down sweating or anything, you know?
Nope.
So,
And I slept in my sweatshirt that I wore. Like I fell
Wow.
asleep in my clothes.
Mhm.
That's how tired I was.
yeah. So what do you say the perfect temp is to set the thermostat at? Head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page, like us, and let us know. For me, 70. That's when I lived on my own, I had it set at 70, and that was in the wintertime and the summertime. So it didn't matter. 70. I just always kept it at 70. So Joe says there's so many variables with energy bills, appliance efficiencies, insulation, consumption, and other variables. He says 73 to 69. So
did you see?
perfect temp.
I saw Heather said 66. I'm like, oh my gosh, bring your down. I'm going to bring my moon boots and my down coats.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody said 62.
No.
Yeah.
Did
Hold
they
on. See, now
really?
you got me going.
Whoa.
Anna says 62, 64 year round because I hate being hot. 62 to 64.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, all right. Let's take a break. We'll check in on that in about an hour and maybe a half hour or so and see where things are at.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 1 and 4 p.m., increasing clouds and winds with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 72. Saturday, sunny and humid with a high near 83. Heat index values as high as 102. A heat advisory is in effect from 10 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday to midnight Central Standard Time Monday night, which means oppressive heat and humidity is expected this weekend into early next week with peak afternoon indices at or above 100 degrees for multiple days. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Saturday night, clear and breezy with a low around 76. Sunday, sunny with a high near 94. The heat advisory continues, so be careful and stay hydrated and monitor the latest forecasts. Sunday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Is your floor tired of water worries? At Carpet Barn, they've got the perfect solution. Dive into their huge selection of waterproof vinyl plank flooring, stylish, durable, and ready for anything life throws its way. And if you're craving comfort, explore the endless array of carpeting in every style and color imaginable. Plus, Carpet Barn's top-notch installers make sure your new floor looks absolutely perfect. Stop by Carpet Barn in DeMott today or call 219-251-0022 and let them floor you.
It seems like everything is changing these days. Companies merging, promising better service, and what happens? That once dependable service is gone. But there is one name that has remained consistent over the years, and that name is Bozeman Oil. Since 1960, Bozeman Oil has been your one-stop distributor of gasoline, non-ethanol gas, diesel, DEF, kerosene, and bulk lubricants. At Bozeman Oil, their customers are family, and family takes care of family. Call 219-345-3412 or visit Bozeman Oil today on State Road 10 in Roselawn and add the consistency of Bozeman Oil to your life.
Smith's Ace Farm Store in Rensselaer is your full-line hardware store that carries a large selection of items for the farm and your home. Smith carries the brands you know and trust, like paints from Benjamin Moore and Clark in Kensington, tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman. They have your yard covered, too, with a full line of yard equipment from Stihl and Toro, along with grills from Weber, Big Green Egg, and Traeger. Stop by Smith's Ace Farm Store, 231 in Rensselaer, and see why they say, if it's for the home or the farm, Smith has it.
Your wife is hot.
Okay, take it easy.
Seriously, she is hot.
Okay, I get it.
No. My wife told me your wife is hot.
Okay.
She said your air conditioner is not working and she's hot.
Oh, yeah. But everyone I call says they'll get here when they get here.
You got to call Rick from RH Mechanicals. He gets it done quickly and fixes things the right way. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Give him a call. 219-405-5379.
RH Mechanicals for all your heating and AC needs. 219-405-5379. Be sure to like RH Mechanicals Inc. on Facebook.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Is it Friday yet? That's part of my job here as host, is to tell you what day of the week it is.
My favorite day of the week is
Friday.
What day is today? Friday. You know what that means?
I want to be a DJ. You do?
Woo!
Let's go to work.
But boss, it's Friday.
Of course. It's freaking Friday.
It is Friday. Everybody got big plans for the weekend?
A fantastic show.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Portion of the show today brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. Need to give for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. Head over to 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Tomorrow, a super duper pop-up day. Sizzling summer pop-up, if you will. So all kinds of good stuff going on over there at Another Season tomorrow. I believe it's from 10 to 4. Let me take a look. I think it's from 10 to 4. We've got Another Season's Sizzling Summer Pop-Up. Yes, 10 to 4 tomorrow at Another Season in DeMott. Also want to mention our friends over at the Jasper County Fair. Going on July 19th through the 26th. Gary was in yesterday because it was exactly 1 month till things get started. Don't forget to head to the Jasper County Fair Facebook page and sign up for the parade. Be a part of the parade on Sunday, July 20th. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's see what's happening. Shall we?
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
It's the first day of summer. Some people not only don't like summer, they think it's cruel. You know what those people are called? Bananarama. It's a cruel, cruel summer. Another SpaceX Starship exploded on the launch pad. But you know what they say? You have to break a dozen $100 million eggs to make an omelet. Someone stole $3,000 in quarters from a Nebraska home. Police describe the suspect as armed and not wanting to pay for his own laundry. A new Wonder Woman is in the works. To make sure people see it, it'll be called Wonder Woman and Stitch. Figure that'll bring the crowds. And lastly, John Goodman turns 73 today. You know someone's a great actor when they can spend a decade convincing people that they're happily married to Roseanne Barr. All righty, having fun here on a super fun Friday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Of course, it is the first day of summer. So many things to think about over the summer. This is some fun facts, some fun things for the first day of summer to think about to go along with the temperatures, the heat index. They say it feels like summer across the country. Kroger is celebrating the start of it with coupons for free ice cream. If you go to the cut.com, so they agree with you that everything goes better with ice cream. The cut.com did a big article encouraging people to be proud of their pit stains. Really? I'm gonna pass on that.
Is the free coupon on Kroger.com?
I don't know. Where's the Kroger celebrating the start of summer by giving away 92,000 free pints of ice cream. 92,000 because there are 92 days of summer. You can download the coupon while supplies last at freekrogericecream.com. Sorry. So it's freekrogericecream.com. You can download it. It doesn't go live until noon Eastern time today, so 11 o'clock Central
It goes live
That's
then?
what it says, yeah.
Okay.
It goes live at noon Eastern time.
Got it. And there's no need for me to be doing what I
Getting it
normally
now?
do and looking at it
Get
now.
it now. Well, and here's what normally happens to you when this happens. It'll go live, and then there won't be any available 4 seconds after it goes
Well,
live.
that's what happened with the Capri Sun. There was a 100 milliliter pouch that I wanted to get. I think it was 100 milliliter. It was this gorgeous tube. It looked like a pool noodle.
And it was filled with juice?
It was up for under 3 minutes, and now they're on eBay for $100 a pouch. That's the 6th time that Walmart.com, Walmart.com. I think Walmart is just putting this out, and nobody real gets the pouch.
Yeah.
Because this is the 6th promotion since I've been on air that I've tried to take advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
And the last 3 I actually had in my phone. They were supposed to start at 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in this chair waiting to go live at that time.
Mm-hmm.
They were already sold out when they were supposed to go live. And I have an Apple phone, so it's not like the time is not. So I don't know what that's all about.
I can only think of one time that something like that went on where you actually got it. And it was some kind of Rihanna lipstick, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that's the only thing I remember is you hopped on.
Yeah.
And this is before we were doing the show. This is when we were still back in Bourbonnais. You were ready with your phone because it was your super red lipstick. It was like that's over the years, your bright red lipstick has been named different things.
Yeah.
There was a Wonder Woman one. I know Rihanna had it. I don't know what the other ones were, but I know there was multiple times.
Mac was
your big one.
That was the big one because that's the one that Madonna wore in the 80s. So that was the color.
Got it. But
I
I
forget
remember
what the color is, but
was Rihanna with Mac too, I think? Or she was with some company when you did it.
I don't know. Rihanna's Fenty. Rihanna's her own company.
I'm thinking of the right thing though, right? With Rihanna? Yeah, okay. So I remember you getting on and being excited, like you got it, you know. But yes, it's doing the show. There was some kind of Nutella thing
There was a Nutella thing. There was the cough drops that were chicken noodle soup.
Yes.
That
People
was
said were
supposed to
terrible.
happen they were gross, but they were supposed to happen every Thursday. You were supposed to be able to get in at like 10 a.m. or something. I had alarms and I was set. Never happened. They were sold out at 10 a.m. So if that's the case, that's not available.
Right.
And then of course, then they're on eBay for you know.
Which makes me think employees or someone on the inside like gets them like early and you don't have a shot at it. Like real people don't have a shot at it.
Here's the thing with that though. Most of the time, employees are not like we have a zillion tickets to at least 3 places. You know, we haven't gotten Deep River's water park yet, but we will.
Yeah.
We'll have them. But we have Deep River, Holiday World, and stuff. We don't take those tickets. Like our employees don't go, oh, I'm going to pocket whatever, and then go on eBay and put them up for 25 times what they're worth on face value. So that to me is appalling behavior. Like it actually makes me go, okay, not going to be shopping there.
But over all this time, I don't understand how it hasn't backfired marketing wise. Because you get on the internet and you see people complaining about it.
We wouldn't be talking about Walmart today.
I didn't even, but I'm saying whenever this happens, all over the internet, you see people complain about not being able to get it, you know?
Yeah. The Capri Sun thing was like an amazing thing. I just thought.
I don't even remember that it was so big.
Oh yeah. Just look it up.
Oh no, I believe you. I'm saying I don't remember like you talking about it. Like it was a giant Capri Sun.
Yep. Absolutely.
But I could see why people would want it. Just for fun and nostalgia.
For me, it's nostalgia. I would never buy 25 of them. I would never buy 25, sell 24, and keep one for myself. That's not, I just feel like I would love a room of all that nostalgic stuff. Because Capri Sun, who didn't suck down a Capri Sun at every turn when you were, I don't know, from the age, 10 to now?
That was
I could still do that. If I'm with the grandbabies, an ice cold pouch of Capri Sun, yes, please.
That, and I always remember how hard it was to poke through. It was like it would, you know, you'd take forever. It had the little thing where you were supposed to get it, and that wouldn't go, and then it would twist up, and it would be like when you're trying to now at our age trying to get a pill out of the thing. It would never go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So yeah. So if you're lucky enough, it doesn't say, oh no, it does. They're giving away 92,000. So
I call BS. I'm just going to tell you, if at the time they say, what time did it say that it started?
11 Central, noon Eastern. Right? It goes live.
Oh, that's Kroger. I'm saying the Capri Sun one.
Oh, yeah.
They were sold out by 1 millisecond after launch time.
Well, that's why I'm wondering
because I was there.
I'm wondering about the Kroger thing. Like, so 92,000.
Kroger will do it. 92,000 is a lot, I think.
You would think.
And if it's on the .com, I would think like you're going to be able to print it off. We'll see today.
Yeah. I want to, if
because you know what I did? I made it.
Crash.
I made it back the other day, and I didn't even tell you this. I made it back the other day from Monticello after spending days with clients out there. I love Monticello. I'm just saying, like, I just love that area. I don't even know why I love the area, but I just love the area. Love the people. Always have great conversations, especially at Necessities, this little boutique place, and Cazadores. And anyway, I made it back home with a full gallon of Tillamook brownie batter dark chocolate ice cream because you can't get it around here. It's Tillamook. Like Tillamook to me is my favorite. And yeah. So I made it all the way back home.
You didn't have the cooler thing, did you?
I did not. So it's in the freezer for us.
I mean, that's like
good stuff.
40-minute ride?
40 minutes.
I was unaware of this as we go into a super hot summer.
It's in the outside freezer and it did not melt.
All right.
I did it.
Glenn says, I think you were an hour late. It was Eastern time. No. No, Glenn, you were wrong. Or if you're talking about the free ice cream, it is Eastern time. It's noon Eastern, 11 Central. We know the difference. Goes live at noon Eastern today. So,
yeah, the only time I get that messes with me is when I'm with client appointments. I have to go, okay, hold up. It's Monon. Is it an hour ahead? It's 20 minutes away. Can that be? I don't know. And then coming back, I'm like all messed up too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Glenn says he meant for your lipstick. No, when we were Bourbonnais, we had no problems with that. So
That's funny.
All right, let's take a break. We got Frank with sports coming up, find the big deal, and all that good stuff. So stick around.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
97.7 The Q. .97.7 FM. WLQI. Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Indiana State Police at Lowell have announced they've been asked to conduct a officer-involved shooting investigation following the shooting death of a man at a Chesterton hotel on Wednesday. A press release from state law enforcement said officers from the Chesterton Police Department had responded to a hotel in that city after being informed about a complaint of a quote-unquote suspicious person at that location who was not a guest at the hotel. 2 officers arrived and they located the suspect where a confrontation took place, and at some point gunfire was exchanged with one officer sustaining an injury and the suspect pronounced dead at the scene. The officer who was wounded was treated and released for their injury. In a separate press release from the Porter County coroner, the deceased was identified as a 45-year-old Winnemac man and that the manner of death was self-inflicted. The man also received multiple gunshot wounds. Due to the manner of death, we have elected not to release his name. The Rensselaer Utility Department reported that fallen trees during the brief yet strong storm on Wednesday caused power outages for more than 650 customers. Lead line foreman Garrett Welker said most of the residents saw their power go out. Due to such an occurrence, that outage began at 2:02 p.m. and lasted for just over 2 hours. A much smaller number of outages took place around the city, and some customers were without power until 8 o'clock Wednesday night. We reported to you previously that a notice had been posted in the medical offices of Sheets Family Practice that read, "This property unfit for human habitation," by order of the Jasper County Health Department. We reached out to the Health Department and County Health Nurse Administrator Kristen Lauk, who was out of the office on Wednesday, but she sent us a short message yesterday morning. The Jasper County Health Department has no comment at this time. The FBI and DEA and other agencies were at the family medical practice site on Tuesday to serve a search warrant, and that investigation is ongoing. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Are you facing a difficult family law decision involving a dissolution or a post-dissolution matter? Hi, this is Ned Tonner. Family law can be extremely challenging. For over 25 years, I've helped clients navigate through life's difficult times. We meet, identify issues, take action steps, and discuss and set up a plan. Call me today to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
82-year-old Thomas Ricketts of Lake Village passed away on June 14th. Visitation will be today at Jackson Funeral Service in DeMotte from 5 until 7 p.m. Funeral services for Thomas Ricketts will be held on Friday, June 20th at 11 a.m. at Pentecostal Church of God in Wheatfield, with Pastor Doug Griffith officiating. Interment will follow at Wheatfield Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 56-year-old Guy Wyma of Logansport passed away on June 15th. Visitation will be from 10 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Guy Wyma will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Burial to take place at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the funeral home to assist with final expenses. Online tributes may be offered at franemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 60-year-old Sherry Jackson of DeMott passed away on June 15th. A celebration of life for Sherry Jackson will be held at the Roselawn American Legion Post, 238 on Saturday, June 21st at 2 p.m. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Patricia Louise Cosgray of Crystal Lake, Illinois, formerly of Monterey, passed away on June 15th. Visitation will be from 10 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, June 21st at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Monterey. A funeral mass for Patricia Cosgray will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern on Saturday at St. Anne's Catholic Church. Burial in the church's cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Anne's Cemetery. Online condolences may be offered at franemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 1 and 4 p.m., increasing clouds and winds with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 72. Saturday, sunny and humid with a high near 83. Heat index values as high as 102. A heat advisory is in effect from 10 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday to midnight Central Standard Time Monday night, which means oppressive heat and humidity is expected this weekend into early next week, with peak afternoon indices at or above 100 degrees for multiple days. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Saturday night, clear and breezy with a low around 76. Sunday, sunny with a high near 94. The heat advisory continues, so be careful and stay hydrated and monitor the latest forecasts. Sunday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Friday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprankle. Unlock Game 7. The NBA Finals will go to max following the Pacers' 108-91 win in last night's Game 6 at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, denying the Oklahoma City Thunder a chance to become world champions. Pacers started off slow, down 10-2 at the 8:26 mark of the first quarter before closing out the opening 12 minutes on a 26-13 run. From there on, the Pacers continued to dominate, outscoring the Thunder 62-35, combined between the second and third quarters. Big night for the bench, led in team scoring from Obi Toppin with 20 points, displaying a 4 of 7 showing from three-point range. That was 57.1%. The starters also shining 4 of 5 in double digits, with Pascal Siakam a double-double, 16 points, 13 rebounds. Pacers point guard Tyrese Halliburton did play despite grinding it out with a strained right calf. He had 14. For Halliburton, he'll have a couple days off of much needed rest, as Game 7, winner take all for the NBA championship, will be Sunday in Oklahoma City. Major League Baseball, White Sox and Cardinals concluding their 3-game set at Wright Field yesterday with a doubleheader, the result of Wednesday's postponement due to rain. White Sox dropping both ends, losing the first game 5-4, and then Game 2 8-6 in 10 innings. Game 1 had Michael A. Taylor giving the White Sox the lead in the 6th, homering with a man on. However, the Cardinals would put a 3 spot in the 8th. White Sox lefty Cam Boozer allowing all 3 runs, a tying 2-run homer off the bat of former Cub Wilson Contreras, then a go-ahead RBI single and a pitch hit roll by Yoel Pozo. White Sox attempting to come back in Game 2, down 6-2 in the 7th. Andrew Benintendi tied it up at 6-6 with a grand slam, but in the 10th, the Cardinals would grab the advantage. Nolan Arenado singled in courtesy runner Jordan Walker from second. Lars Nootbaar would then come up and homer, both runs off reliever. Dan Altavilla just 1 earned. White Sox now on an 8-game losing streak, head off to Toronto, 3 over the weekend with the Blue Jays starting tonight. Wednesday's rain also shortening the Cubs homestand with the Milwaukee Brewers at Wrigley Field. It's a series split as the Brewers edged out the Cubs yesterday in 8-7 final. Pete Crow Armstrong put the Cubs up 1 with a first-inning homer, his 20th of the season. In the 5th, the Brewers extended their lead 8-3. Isaac Collins, a 3-run dinger off lefty Endesis Cabrera. Ian Happ went deep with a man on to the 7th, yet he would be retired in the 9th on the front end of a game-ending double play off the bat of Seiya Suzuki. The Seattle Mariners dropped by Wrigley Field for a 3-game series with the Cubs this weekend. Game 1 this afternoon. WNBA opening up a 3-game road trip. The Fever dropped the first game last night to the Golden State Valkyries, 88-77. Fever center Leah Boston a game-high 17 points to go along with a double-double, 12 rebounds. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Dragon Mantell. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Hudsonville Ice Cream, 48 ounce, on sale this week at Dragon Mantell. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on the Hudsonville Ice Cream. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Dragon Mantell and Touhyville. Good luck.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Stop by Sherwin-Williams and get 30% off select paints and stains June 13th through the 23rd. It's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Refresh your home inside and out with colors that make every space feel brand new. From cozy interiors to stunning exteriors, we've got the perfect shade for your next project. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind: to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we'd want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-885-9700. 800-885-9700. That's 800-885-9700.
Congratulations to Sheila and Rensselaer. She knew that the Hudsonville Ice Cream 48 ounce is on sale for $2.99 when you use 500 points on your digital account at Strachan Mantell. Shopping is easier than ever. You can do it now at shop@strachanmantell.com. You get the same prices as you see in the store. You can set it up for pickup or delivery. You still use the online coupons. You can use your reward points, get more reward points. Strachan Mantell, life made simple, food made easy. Visit strachanmantell.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We'll draw the winner later this morning. Good luck.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes, only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Your wife is hot.
Okay, take it easy.
Seriously, she is hot.
Okay, I get it.
No. My wife told me your wife is hot.
Okay.
She said your air conditioner is not working and she's hot.
Oh, yeah, but everyone I call says they'll get here when they get here.
You got to call Rick from RH Mechanicals. He gets it done quickly and fixes things the right way. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Give him a call, 219-405-5379.
RH Mechanicals for all your heating and AC needs. 219-405-5379. Be sure to like RH Mechanicals Inc. on Facebook.
Is your floor tired of water worries? At Carpet Barn, they've got the perfect solution. Dive into their huge selection of waterproof vinyl plank flooring, stylish, durable, and ready for anything life throws its way. And if you're craving comfort, explore the endless array of carpeting in every style and color imaginable. Plus, Carpet Barn's top-notch installers make sure your new floor looks absolutely perfect. Stop by Carpet Barn in DeMott today or call 219-251-0022 and let them floor you.
It seems like everything is changing these days. Companies merging, promising better service, and what happens? That once dependable service is gone. But there is one name that has remained consistent over the years, and that name is Bozeman Oil. Since 1960, Bozeman Oil has been your one-stop distributor of gasoline, non-ethanol gas, diesel, DEF, kerosene, and bulk lubricants. At Bozeman Oil, their customers are family, and family takes care of family. Call 219-345-3412 or visit Bozeman Oil today on State Road 10 in Roselawn and add the consistency of Bozeman Oil to your life.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Exactly what is this? It's a freaking weekend.
Sure it is.
Yeah, it's feeling like a Friday for sure. All right, today is one of my favorite days.
Thank God it's TGIF.
Really? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Are we live?
Count it down. Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the show begin.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here. It is Friday, everybody. We're heading towards the weekend. Thanks so much for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Portions of the show today brought to us by Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Visit Model1ChevroletofKentland.com to find out more about what they have. You know, Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland is the same great folks that you knew from Alsip and from Emerson Sonograth. It's just a new name, new owner, but same great service you've dealt with for years. That's why they are your trusted Chevrolet dealership in Kentland. Also, want to mention our friends over at McDonald's. The Kasanovich Umfleet family of McDonald's proudly sponsors our program as well as our streaming video. So you can see our smiling faces hanging out with you each morning. You know, we're doing a staff meeting this morning. I should have thought to have McDonald's brought in for those meetings. Those Friday morning meetings.
You know.
I suppose I could, but everybody else has already had their breakfast. You know, not everybody revolves around my palate. You know, me wanting to eat. You know? But yeah, I could probably figure something out. You know, always glad to have a
Get
little
in
McDonald's
your app and
yep. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Just drop it off.
Just make sure it doesn't go to our house.
That's true too. Yep. Yep. So visit your Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Rensselaer, 2 locations, as well as DeMott, Remington, and Hebron. And as Cheryl mentioned, you can order for delivery right there on your app. All right. So we saw this story yesterday. We just kind of half ran past it. But the U.S. is now nixing its recommendations to limit alcohol to 1 or 2 drinks per day. I think they're saying now you can have more. An updated dietary guidelines.
Does that have anything to do with the political climate in this country?
Might. The government says just down a bottle.
Right.
The updated dietary guidelines for Americans will be released in the upcoming weeks. Okay, I can't help myself to think, what would the dietary guidelines be like for Trump? for President Trump. What would McDonald's every day? I would think he's a big McDonald's guy.
Well, what cracked me up even the other day
Mhm.
when they said about Iran and Israel. I mean,
Mhm.
I laughed so hard because it just shows he's not a politician, which is like a good thing. But I was like, oh my gosh. So this the girl, I want to say it's not Gifford, but his national security.
Kathy Lee Gifford?
No. National Security Council person. Anyway, Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So she had testified on how Iran doesn't have nuclear capabilities and stuff.
Mhm.
So they asked him, in your consideration of whether or not you're going to act against Iran, Tulsi said blah blah blah, and he goes, I don't care what she says. I laughed so hard because I'm like, no, you can't say that. You can't say that. But
She's
I do
supposed to
love
be
that about
speaking
him.
for you. You realize that, right? Like,
But
you know,
he just
I know.
said, I don't care what she says. I'm
Because here's my thing. I have a feeling he doesn't go to those meetings.
I have a feeling he takes different advice because Jon Stewart kind of said that, and so did what's his name?
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher.
Mhm.
Because Bill Maher had dinner with him.
Right.
And he goes, the one thing about him is like he listens intently, but maybe not to the people that like
That he put in
specialize in
there.
that.
Yeah,
Like
that
he doesn't quite
Right.
trust like
Yeah.
that per se. He'd rather have a conversation with you and go, this guy's kind of smart. I like what he's saying.
I don't know.
Which is interesting. I
I'd
think
love
that's
to
kinda
know.
cool.
I think sometimes it makes me wonder, and I have no insight whatsoever. I just wonder, like, if he's like, I'm not there's a defense meeting. That sounds boring. I don't want to go do that. I'm gonna
Right, like,
pass.
Sum it up in one
Yeah,
sentence or
yeah.
less.
Listen,
but I
shoot-
do
shoot
love
me a
the way he
text.
just went,
Yeah.
I don't care what she said.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, she's your
I
national
don't-
security
I don't care what she
advisor,
says.
right?
I've got ideas. I've got
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
But I like that about him. I do find that funny.
All right. Yeah.
Do you find that funny or no?
I do.
just went,
I find a lot of it amusing, more amusing than some people. But
meaning
I just,
he's going to make his own
you know.
decisions, I think,
I-
and they're
sure.
not necessarily going to be because of all the
Right.
noise.
Yeah. I mean,
if
I
you
guess
will.
my thing is, then put people in there that you trust. If you don't trust anybody that's working for you, then
True.
pick different people.
That just made me
You know.
laugh so hard.
Yeah.
All I
Yeah.
could think of is what is she thinking in her office when she sees that?
But
like,
that's what blows my mind. I don't
like
think
that?
anybody seems to care. Like they just,
Yeah.
okay, like
yeah.
All right. So anyway, they're not saying that there's any less danger to your health with the 1 to 2 drinks. They just say that apparently they won't list a specific amount. Instead, it sounds like there will just be a brief statement encouraging everyone to drink in moderation or limit alcohol intake due to associated health risks, which is probably the better move all along anyway.
Okay.
With everything.
Well,
Like
here,
when you
there's
say 1 or 2 cups of coffee, 1 or 2 drinks, it's okay to drink wine. It's okay if you just drink whiskey. It's okay if you pour it over your head in the shower. Like, just kind of say, being that specific, there's no way to do it. Like, that's what. So, I was
Here's
watching.
the funny part, though, that always comes into my head because
Okay.
they've said it, but not with alcohol consumption, more with coffee.
Mm-hmm.
How much coffee? Because hold up your cup.
I know, but I don't finish the whole
Here's
thing every
my
day.
cup, right? And so, is it 8 ounce? Is it when they say a drink? Is it?
Oh, I see.
I'm always like, okay, so when you have a beer, it's in a bottle.
Is that
when
one?
you have a martini, you have it in a little like glass that's like the size of a triangle. So I don't know. I remember reading the ties. There's a direct tie, I thought, between alcohol and cancer.
Well,
because I went, whoa, alcohol consumption is linked to an increased risk of several types of cancer. Mouth, throat, larynx, esophageal, liver, colon, and breast cancer. So I'm like, okay, that to me sounds like a deal killer. And it has been a deal killer now for a while. Like I may drink once a year, maybe. But every time I do, I'm like, okay, well, you had cancer. We know it's not related to anything genetic. Are you really going to drink this drink right now? Is how I think.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of a mixed message, although the two a day, right? Is that what it said?
1 to 2 a day. Yep.
1 to 2 a day. If it's going to increase your chances of cancer, are you really playing Russian roulette like that? I don't know. Because I also don't want to be that person.
Well, and here's what all of this, I get to the bottom of this story. Here's what all of it throws me off with. One source says the elimination of the 1 to 2 drinks guideline is primarily because the scientific basis for recommending specific daily limits is limited. So there's limited scientific basis for it. In other words, it was picked kind of arbitrary.
Wait, what are you doing?
Isn't that what the opposite of what science is supposed to be?
Okay,
it's not
but
supposed to be arbitrary.
Okay, but here, all right. So I'm on the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC.gov, right? Alcohol and cancer. This is June 11th, 2025. So how many days ago? Today is a week ago.
Yeah.
Some studies show that drinking 3 or more drinks that contain alcohol per day increases the risk of stomach and pancreatic cancers.
Some studies show that. Do other studies show different?
Well, then what are we doing?
Right. That's my point. Is that why not do it in more of a generalized way? Like, hey, don't do anything crazy. Drink in moderation, It'd be the same as like, don't eat a whole chocolate cake every day after dinner, otherwise your stomach might explode. Like, I mean,
Okay, but that is like, that's not advice or guidelines, though. That's like, if you drink a gallon of water, you're going to have to pee in the next hour.
Right.
Like that's almost
all the
like
kind of the same thing.
That's what happens. It travels to the bladder and then
it could happen. But you could also be Walter Payton, work out every day, run up mountains, and still die from cancer.
That's not what this is saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. TikTok Doc.
Okay. Because that's saying, yes, there's a genetic predisposition or something going on there, or I don't even know if there was genetic predisposition.
Who knows?
He got it, and he got it young.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with the with the probability of drinking being linked to cancer. Meaning your risk goes up if you drink these drinks, right? Alcohol makes it easier for the cells in our mouth to absorb cancer-causing chemicals called carcinogens. For example, when you use both alcohol and tobacco, the alcohol increases the absorption of carcinogens from the tobacco. Like that's an increased risk. Yeah, I don't know. Why do we have guidelines then? Just throw them out the window. If we're going to be like, in some people, yeah, and some people, no. I mean, I don't know. I'm some people.
How many times have the guidelines changed just in our lifetime? With the different things they learned.
Yeah, they used to smoke while they were pregnant. I mean, like, we don't do that anymore.
Right. But there's been times in our life where eggs were bad for us, eggs were good for us, then eggs were bad for us, and then eggs are good for us. And I mean, it's just, who knows?
Well, that's the point, though. I would like to know. So if we have a CDC or we have a group of people, scientists, researchers, whatever it is, can I just get told, like, what would benefit me so that I can choose with, like, brains in my head to then adjust things that are not helpful to me and make those wise decisions, not on like, well, yeah, some people get it, some people don't. Well, yeah, tell me something I don't know. Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's to me is very, very frustrating.
Yeah.
So ultimately then I'm trying to be smart about making good decisions for myself. And ultimately, it's the toss of a coin is what you're telling me.
Isn't everything, though? I mean, I guess. I mean,
I don't know.
Not
when it's
if every
research,
individual is different. I mean, I guess, okay. So
right.
then,
But if every individual is different, however, there are things clearly carcinogens, okay, that affect cancer. So don't we want to all move to lessen the carcinogen part of it? And
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know.
And I guess, we can do that to any extent.
Yeah.
I bet if you look, there's studies on how much chocolate you should have in a week, and how much, eggs you should have in a week, and how much water you should drink in a week, and what's in the soda pop that we drink, and what's in the grape package you put in your water. And we can just keep diving down to where, okay, also, if I don't eat, I'm going to, starve. So, I mean, what do we do, at some point? I guess it's all choices, I suppose. So,
yeah.
Some things that might be different now that they loosen the drinking from 1 to 2 a day to kind of whatever. Some things might change, like goodbye St. Patrick's Day, hello St. Patrick's Month. Green beer all month, the whole month of March. Just be hammered. Baseball fans will participate in the 7th inning. You don't even know me. Instead of the 7th inning stretch, it'll change. We'll spend less time standing to salute the flag because we won't be able to stand. Can I just do the national anthem down here? Which, by the way, the new national anthem at ball games will now be the Star Spangled Banner. So it'll change a little bit, at the games. Statue of Liberty, they're going to replace the torch with a funnel. So just drink a little more.
Oh my gosh.
The line at Taco Bell is about to get way longer. Sorry, George Washington, the new founding father, Sam Adams.
Sam Adams.
So just some things that are going to change now that we can just drink it up all day long. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We've got some other stuff to dive into. Oh, I want to get into this thing with Candace Cameron Bure because I want to get your take on it. So,
oh no.
So I don't know. I don't know if you're going to disagree with her. I want to see.
All right. So all right. And the Pacers.
Game 7
Sunday.
Is it Sunday?
Yeah, because we're going to come in Monday either happy or not happy.
When I looked and saw that they won, I said to myself, I hope it's Saturday so I could just sit and watch the whole thing.
No, it's Sunday.
I know. And
I forget what.
I could probably stay up. I would stay up if it was football, so I could stay up, I suppose. It's
7. What time?
It'll be 7:30 Central Time.
Please say no.
It'll be 7:30 Central Time.
7 o'clock Central.
Yeah, but tip off, I bet it'll be 7:30. I bet. Yeah, I know. But I mean, so this one time I'll stay up. It's Game 7. I'll stay up and watch. So, but I'll just be tired on Monday. That's not good.
It's away.
Yeah, which they've played better away. Oddly enough, yeah.
But watching the games, I mean, watching the highlights, I can't take it.
You wouldn't be able to watch the whole game.
I can't.
It'll drive you nuts. Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back with more fun. Stick around.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 1 and 4 p.m., increasing clouds and winds with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 72. Saturday, sunny and humid with a high near 83. Heat index values as high as 102. A heat advisory is in effect from 10 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday to midnight Central Standard Time Monday night, which means oppressive heat and humidity is expected this weekend into early next week with peak afternoon indices at or above 100 degrees for multiple days. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Saturday night, clear and breezy with a low around 76. Sunday, sunny with a high near 94. The heat advisory continues, so be careful and stay hydrated and monitor the latest forecasts. Sunday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Looking for a school that puts your child first? At Tri-County School Corporation, students are the heart of our mission, where we focus on the individual needs of our students through strong academic programs, opportunities to earn dual college credit, and a commitment to excellence in all we do. At Tri-County, we work hard for your student, striving to be one of the best small rural schools in Indiana. Give your child the education they deserve. Visit trico.k12.in.us to enroll today or call our corporation office for a personalized tour. Go Cavs!
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Dirk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Dirk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Dirks.com.
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m. so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than one.
Good morning.
First of all, welcome to the show.
Happy Friday.
I have a question for you. Who the hell are you?
Okay, I get it. It's been a long week. But it's like Freaky Friday. It's almost the weekend, isn't it?
I'm freaking out!
Maybe it'll be sunny.
This whole thing is a freak show.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thank you so much for getting up, hanging out with us here on a Friday, getting your weekend started with us here on the Q and 98 Gold, also streaming on video on Facebook and on YouTube. Want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. So many cool things going on at Jasper County Community Services. At the Rensselaer Senior Center, Mondays at 9:30. Be a part of a rewarding program of making blankets for local cancer patients. It's Phil's Friends. So you can be a part of that on Mondays at the Rensselaer Senior Center. And on Tuesdays, Shake It Up Tuesdays, Fozzie Senior Center on State Road 10. Just choose your flavor. Leave the rest to us. No muss, no fuss. Leave the rest to us. It's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry milkshakes at the Fozzie Senior Center. So always doing good stuff for those 55 and older in the community. Also, taking care of folks all the time is George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Visit georgeaid.org to find out that it's not just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, therapy services, and more. Once again, visit georgeaid.org. Our poll question today asking you, what do you say is the right temperature for the thermostat to be set at? Okay. So you said 72. I always had it at 70 before we lived together.
Okay.
Now, in this house, it's different because the upstairs isn't cooling off the right way. It doesn't have hot air return. So it's, we're kind of having to boost it up a bunch. Like the first floor is freezing. The second floor is livable, so.
Yeah, I've always found 72 to be the right thing.
Yeah.
But then if I'm like too hot and I can't get myself, so I'll go down a degree or two or whatever it is. But I don't go higher than 72 ever.
Yeah, usually I leave it at 70. And then there's times in the wintertime where if I'm sitting on a Saturday morning and I'm freezing, I'll boost it up to 74 to get a little warmer in there, and then I'll knock it back down to 70. So Donna says 70. Susie says summer 76, winter 68. So it does it different in different temperatures. So 76 in the summertime.
Okay, so
68 in the wintertime. So Tina says 74 in the summer and winter, except in the winter, when we go to bed, it drops down to 62 because it gets too hot in the bedroom, even if the vent is closed. James, a lot of people changing it different times a year. I did not think that. I leave it at 70 year round.
Yeah.
That's it. And here's my thinking. If I'm comfortable at 70 in the summertime, why wouldn't I be comfortable at 70 in the wintertime?
Right.
It's 70. That's where I'm comfortable.
Right.
James says 70 in the winter, 68 in summer. So cooler in the summer. Mary Jo, 74 in the summer, 68 in the winter. Winter 70 to 72, summer to 69 or below, says Karen. A few folks at 70, 73, 72. So in that area. So 70, they said in the story, was the ideal temperature. And then 78 is the best to save money.
Yeah.
So anything over 75, you're starting to save money, it says. So whatever gets you by. That's what I say. You live like you want to live. All right. So Candace Cameron Bure, does not let anyone watch horror movies in her house because she thinks it opens a demonic portal to watch horror movies in your house. You're shaking your head up and down for those not watching on the radio. Do you agree?
Yeah, there's that saying, Al yiftach pele satan. Don't open the portal. Don't open it up. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe in that.
I
I do believe in that. And I know it sounds superstitious, but it's more than that. I don't. Yeah. I'm trying to think the book. I think it's Neil Anderson writes a book about it. But Neil Anderson writes some Christian books about stuff. And one of the books he wrote, I'm looking, was a book about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't like it at all. But just to give you an idea, like he said, I think, at least I remember the Bible study I took. He said following horoscopes did that too.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't think like reading a horoscope in the newspaper and going, oh wow, that's kind of similar to what happened to me yesterday or whatever it is a big deal. I mean, God is still God in my book on the throne. So, but yeah,
But okay, so what's the difference then?
I think there are powers that be, and God ultimately is the master creator of the universe, but you don't want to push your luck with the power of evil either. You don't want to mess with that, I don't think.
All right. On a recent episode of the Candace Cameron Bure podcast, the Full House and Fuller House star explained that her family will sometimes make fun of her whenever she talks about spiritual things happening in their home. One topic that makes her husband and kids start rolling their eyes is the TV, or as Bure calls it, the portal. Like if you're watching this and you're playing this video game or whatever, this is a portal that could let stuff inside our home. I don't even want someone watching a scary movie in our house on the TV, because to me, that's just a portal.
I don't believe it's a portal.
Okay.
I just believe you can call up spirits and they don't mess around. And that could be for good or that could be for bad, and you don't want to mess in that realm.
I believe you can call up spirits, but I don't believe you can do it by watching a TV show or a movie.
I don't believe they come through the TV, but I do believe, like, that's why I would never, ever, 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 never, ever allow anybody to bring a Ouija board into the house.
I know you've mentioned that.
Ever, never.
Yeah. So Candace Cameron Bure's on the phone. Candace, how do you feel about Cheryl agreeing with you?
Okay.
All right. How do you feel about me disagreeing with you?
Okay.
All right. So she's kind of iffy either way. She's good.
What say you?
So no, I think it's
all a bunch of hooey.
Yeah, all due respect, I think it's Looney Tunes. Yeah. It's I don't think that's how it works. My opinion. That's I don't think that's...
So what say you about the story I told you happened to us when we had I had Wiccans come over thinking I could discuss Bible with them. And then my cable went out the next day and my password was changed to something very, very offensive to my sensibilities. And that would never be my password.
I think somebody messed with you. I think they screwed with you. That said, I absolutely believe in ghosts and spirits and think that's possible, and and that it's possible that a spirit messed with you. I absolutely believe all those things are possible. I just don't think what you're watching on TV has anything to do with it. I think things happen. I think there are ghosts and spirits around us all the time. I don't think we're opening a window to them. I don't believe we have that power. I think it just is. Now, some people have a gift to see them, hear them, whatever it is, but I don't think we have any way of doing it. Because if that was the case, if just watching the movies brought that to fruition, what in the world happens when they're making these movies?
Well, I mean, that goes to what was not Amityville Horror, but the one they're here and all the stuff that happened, Poltergeist.
Okay.
And all the stuff that happened in the making of The Chosen. And there are lots and lots and lots of stories about the Bible series. Like, yeah.
What happened with The Chosen? I don't know about The Chosen.
I don't know all the specific stories, but there were definitely things going on set.
Good or bad?
Both.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anything got summoned on the set of Rust. I think people made stupid mistakes.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
I'm just
but
saying,
I think that I think there are times where if the power is so good, evil will come and try to trample on it. And yeah.
I see what you're saying. You know.
Yeah. I don't know how it all works, but I do know, like, when people on set of the Poltergeist had things going on, I don't think that's in their head, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right. No, I don't think so either. I just, you know,
because I don't understand it, I don't think it should be messed with. But I don't quite understand how it all happens. The good news, I mean, too, which I don't understand, is that literally Jesus said, when I leave, you'll have the Holy Spirit and you'll be able to heal yourselves and et cetera, et cetera. So why can't I heal myself right now? Like, why couldn't I have just done that? Supposedly we have the power to do that. I just don't know how you tap into that power.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
For good or for bad. I think we can. Yeah. I just don't know how it all works. Yeah. And to me, it's scary. It's too scary for me to like really dip in that realm too much. Like, I'm like, okie dokie.
Right. Right. No, I mean, I understand your thinking, you know?
Yeah.
So, and Candace Cameron Bure talks about that. She said, listen, I'm in the film industry. I understand how it all works. I know that a movie has a crew of 200 people and they're lighting it and they're adding sound effects and it's makeup and there's a camera and people and actors. However, there's still something that can be incredibly demonic while they've made it. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just, you know,
yeah.
I just think that there's a lot of coincidence there too, maybe, you know, that because lots of horror movies have been made and played in homes and in movie theaters and nothing has happened. So why certain times does it happen?
So let me just say this. Number one, nothing has happened may or may not be true. You have to be open to the fact that there are things going on that you may not know about, that we may not know about or acknowledge, that are interconnected in a way that we don't quite see because our brains don't work. Like, okay, so in Judaism, there's a whole piece called Kabbalah. And Kabbalah or mysticism is reserved for men over 40 and not for all men over 40. It's literally been known to drive people bananas. And it's an elevated way that the world works, but you have to be able to get it. And most of us are not able to wrap our heads around it. So in trying to wrap your head around it, you can go cuckoo.
Loony.
So like when Madonna started to wear a red bracelet around her wrist and say, I'm into Kabbalah and stuff like that. That's not Kabbalah. Kabbalah is like deep, deep, deep mysticism.
Yeah.
Like stuff that kind of your brain can't quite get because we're three-dimensional or, you know what I mean? Or we only understand things in certain
right here. Yeah.
ways. So I do believe that some stuff can be going on in time when our time on the clock is not making sense of it. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like,
sure. Yeah. So it's interesting. Yeah.
But I don't believe that the TV is a portal, but I do believe that like you can open yourself up to things that you don't want to do. Like I would never again go the way of like trying to debate Jesus with Wiccans in my house. That's what I learned because of that day. Because I was like, oh my gosh. Like, freaked me out.
Sure. Yeah. And understandably.
Understandably, but I really did feel as scared as I was when it was Peter, the guy from Praise Team at the church I was attending, who was my cable guy who found it out that next day. I also think that was a godly thing that that worked together because I didn't even know Peter was a cable guy
and just all tied in
and we knew each other. So he was, when he saw that my password had changed to something extremely threatening, he went, and I wasn't the only crazy person because I would have gone, did that just happen had it not been Peter?
I don't think anybody was crazy. Yeah. No. So, all right. Interesting, though.
But it's an interesting take. I do think.
Yep.
And I do have respect for, like, I know good will trump, love will trump evil. But I do think evil's out there.
No, I do. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, this is Candace Cameron Bure. You're listening to Touhy.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it is time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
This is Jovita.
Hi, Jovita. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm ready.
All right. So we were just talking about Candace Cameron. Of course, she was on Full House. Her brother was on the TV show Growing Pains, both from the 80s. Which show premiered first on television? Was it Full House or Growing Pains? So which came first, Full House or Growing Pains? What do you think?
Oof.
Full House.
Oh, no, it was Growing Pains. Growing Pains made its debut in 1985. Full House made its debut in 1987. I'm sorry, Jovita, but we do hope you have a wonderful weekend.
No problem.
What's that?
You as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You as well.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. Oh,
that was a hard one, Steve.
It was?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe as a kid from the 80s who liked both shows.
No, I did, but I literally liked both shows, but I was like, I don't know which one came first. And I was with Jovita on guessing it was Full House when it was Growing Pains.
Okay. Yeah, I guess
Did you know?
Yeah, I just knew that Kirk Cameron was like a star before her. So, yeah. So
that's how you figured it out.
So I just thought he came first. So, all right. Well, we'll try again on Monday to get us a winner.
All right.
Winners and families of winners on the pizza quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The pizza quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Now through August, Shorty's BP and Good Oil have teamed up to donate 5 cents from every gallon of gas purchased at the BP in downtown Rensselaer to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program. All you have to do is get the gas you've been getting anyway, and 5 cents from every gallon of gas that you get will be donated to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program thanks to Shorty and Good Oil. So the next time you have to fill up, make sure you do it at the BP gas station at the corner of Washington and Front Street in downtown Rensselaer. Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Whoa. More fiber?
What?
Down here, buddy. It's me, your spoon. Constipation with belly pain still coming back?
Yeah.
Talk to your doctor. It could be irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, but Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The Indiana State Police at Lowell have announced they've been asked to conduct an officer-involved shooting investigation following the shooting death of a man at a Chesterton hotel on Wednesday. A press release from state law enforcement said officers from the Chesterton Police Department had responded to a hotel in that city after being informed about a complaint of a quote-unquote suspicious person at that location who was not a guest at the hotel. 2 officers arrived and they located the suspect where a confrontation took place, and at some point gunfire was exchanged with one officer sustaining an injury and the suspect pronounced dead at the scene. The officer who was wounded was treated and released for their injury. In a separate press release from the Porter County coroner, the deceased was identified as a 45-year-old Winnemac man and that the manner of death was self-inflicted. The man also received multiple gunshot wounds. Due to the manner of death, we have elected not to release his name. The Rensselaer Utility Department reported that fallen trees during the brief yet strong storm on Wednesday caused power outages for more than 650 customers. Lead line foreman Garrett Welker said most of the residents saw their power go out. Due to such an occurrence, that outage began at 2:02 p.m. and lasted for just over 2 hours. A much smaller number of outages took place around the city, and some customers were without power until 8 o'clock Wednesday night. We reported to you previously that a notice had been posted in the medical offices of Sheets Family Practice that read, "This property unfit for human habitation by order of the Jasper County Health Department." We reached out to the health department and County Health Nurse Administrator Kristen Lauk, who was out of the office on Wednesday, but she sent us a short message yesterday morning. The Jasper County Health Department has no comment at this time. The FBI and DEA and other agencies were at the family medical practice site on Tuesday to serve a search warrant, and that investigation is ongoing. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
82-year-old Thomas Ricketts of Lake Village passed away on June 14th. Visitation will be today at Jackson Funeral Service in DeMotte from 5 until 7 p.m. Funeral services for Thomas Ricketts will be held on Friday, June 20th at 11 a.m. at Pentecostal Church of God in Wheatfield, with Pastor Doug Griffith officiating. Interment will follow at Wheatfield Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMotte has been entrusted with the arrangements. 56-year-old Guy Wyma of Logansport passed away on June 15th. Visitation will be from 10 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Guy Wyma will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Burial to take place at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the funeral home to assist with final expenses. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 60-year-old Sherry Jackson of DeMotte passed away on June 15th. A celebration of life for Sherry Jackson will be held at the Roselawn American Legion Post, 238 on Saturday, June 21st at 2 p.m. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Patricia Louise Cosgray of Crystal Lake, Illinois, formerly of Monterey, passed away on June 15th. Visitation will be from 10 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, June 21st at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Monterey. A funeral mass for Patricia Cosgray will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern on Saturday at St. Anne's Catholic Church. Burial in the church's cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Anne's Cemetery. Online condolences may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayn Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 1 and 4 p.m., increasing clouds and winds with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 72. Saturday, sunny and humid with a high near 83. Heat index values as high as 102. A heat advisory is in effect from 10 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday to midnight Central Standard Time Monday night, which means oppressive heat and humidity is expected this weekend into early next week with peak afternoon indices at or above 100 degrees for multiple days. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Saturday night, clear and breezy with a low around 76. Sunday, sunny with a high near 94. The heat advisory continues, so be careful and stay hydrated and monitor the latest forecasts. Sunday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Everyone gather round.
I should just start at the beginning.
What day of the week is it?
It's Friday.
Friday.
What are your plans for the weekend?
Doing absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Sounds exciting. Okay, where was I? End of the week.
Friday. Who's ready to party?
Okay, finally.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. It's Stephen Sherrill with you here. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out with us here on this Friday. Like Piper did. She said, good morning. Good morning, Piper. Thanks for hanging out. Portions of the show today brought to us by Supercuts. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you can get yourself a super cut like I did last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Love my haircut. Love summertime. Love any time when I get a haircut for about the next 3 weeks or so. I'm
always
good,
look handsome when you come
Thank
home.
You.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the feeling of being more like, I don't know, not bleh. I don't know how else to put it, but
it's like clean feeling. I feel like,
yeah. Also want to mention our friends over at Vierk's Fine Jewelry, experts in jewelry repair, design, and manufacturing, in-house goldsmithing, quality service, and efficient turnaround times. Experience excellence at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Vierks.com. Also, got to mention, if you're out and about getting gas, stop by the Shorty's BP in downtown Rensselaer. He's teamed up with Good Oil and is donating 5 cents for every gallon of gas purchased at the downtown BP in Rensselaer to the St. Joseph's Building Trades Program. All right, let's see what we got going on here. You had just mentioned that this big internet Google thing that happened a little over a week ago has really messed things up. Now, it messed things up for us, too, on multiple levels and on things that we were doing and working on. But they're saying that it could have hacked your passwords and things like that.
Billions of people's password, because it was Apple, Google, Meta, Facebook, Gig something. I don't know, but it was major people got affected.
Wow.
And so you need to change your passwords immediately and try not to share them with each other, which,
Wow.
Yeah, I changed they told you to do Gmail immediately.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
16 billion passwords from Apple, Facebook, Google, and more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I said we had to cover it, because I was like,
yes.
Okay, that's pretty much everybody.
and the headline of the story is, why has no one heard of this? Like what? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe take 5 minutes out of the newscast nationally,
right,
and stop worrying about, Trump was making fun of this or said this or did.
Right.
This is stuff that's affecting us every day.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
The leak exposed 16 billion login credentials and passwords, prompting both Google to tell billions of users to change their passwords, the FBI to warn Americans against opening suspicious links and text messages, according to a report published Thursday in Forbes. Researchers at Cyber News, who have been investigating the leak, found 30 exposed data sets containing from tens of millions to over 3.5 billion records each. So 30 containing between 10 million and 3.5 billion each. Wow.
Yeah, that's what we call a hack.
This is not just a leak, it's a blueprint for mass exploitation. The credentials are ground zero for phishing attacks and account takeovers. These aren't just old breaches being recycled. This is fresh, weaponizable intelligence at scale. Wow. Most of the intelligence was in the format of a URL, followed by logins and passwords. That information then allowed access to pretty much any online service imaginable, from Apple, Facebook, Google, to GitHub, Telegram, and various government services. While worrisome, the researchers found that the data sets were exposed very briefly, with enough time for them to be discovered, but not long enough for researchers to figure out who was controlling the data. Of course not. Great. Researchers have determined the leak is the work of multiple info stealers, but it's impossible to tell how many people or accounts were exposed, according to Cyber News. Delightful. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Super duper neat. So now do we got to change our passwords for everything? Like everything?
Yes. And here's the worst part of it. You can't reuse one. Like, you can't just change your Google one and apply it to all 15 things you use all day, because it's easier to remember.
Right. So you're saying I have to stop using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's that. There's that.
So I'm gonna
Mine
have
have gotten so ridiculous with numbers and signs and stuff that it's hard for me to remember them all. I feel terrible when I don't. I'm like, hey, you're the idiot who set it up. And I'm like, yeah. But
that's why I just go with that's my password. That's why.
Right. Steal this and die for.
Right. I don't have anything. Leave me alone. Is my password.
Right. You don't want my bank account anyway.
Right.
It's got nothing.
Yeah. You can't get nothing from nothing. You know that old song.
Nothing is nothing from nothing.
Yes. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. That's what you'll get if you hack into my bank. Yeah. Speaking of which, that's how, I used to sing that song a lot because I've been in radio for a long time. So I used to sing "Nothing from Nothing Leaves Nothing." It's a song about my paycheck.
Right.
That said, a county in Michigan accidentally paid an employee $1.6 million in one of their paychecks. Now you're not living paycheck to paycheck.
But they were honest.
They were.
Listen, I'm an honest person. Not that honest. Not that honest.
Right?
Nope. Nope. I'm transferring. How about this? I'll leave you $100. I'll transfer 1.5 billion or million, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Guacazillion.
$1.6 million on one paycheck.
Yeah. I'm worth it.
I mean, here's the thing. What happens if you don't? Is it stealing?
Right, is it stealing?
Is it? I mean, I'm saying this is a business
mistake.
owner.
I think that's how they figure it out. I mean, didn't Chase do that years ago, accidentally put a bunch of money in people's accounts and was able to get it back. And I'm like, nuh-uh.
You would think.
It'd be like, that's on you, baby.
Yeah. Well, I would hope that if we accidentally paid you that much, you'd be like, hey, Steve, I mean, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but if I did that by accident, it would simply get reversed by the bank.
Here, listen to this really new noise. Doing, 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 doing,
yeah.
doing,
I
doing.
don't think that's going to work. Yeah. In Detroit, a county worker was overpaid $1.6 million. Apparently, it was a clerical error. The employee ID number was accidentally put in the spot where the hourly wage should have gone. Here are the Wayne County officials talking about the mistake.
I'd be very concerned about what's happening with payroll in the county. Certainly, that's incredibly big mistake.
Sometimes things slip through the cracks. They shouldn't.
No excuses for it. That kind of thing can't happen. I think there are a lot of.
There's no excuses for it. There's no excuses for someone making a mistake.
Well, that's why I almost said you've never made a mistake in your life. And here's the thing: here's how I felt. If the person that got the money was honest enough to say, "Hey, something's wrong here." Like,
right.
I know I'm the MVP of the garbage collection department.
Right.
However, my $1.6 million paycheck might be an oversight.
Right.
Then why would you go ahead and fire a bunch of people?
I don't know, but that's what they did.
Yeah.
Errors that went on. What I can tell you is there are multiple fail safes, theoretically, built into the system, and at least 3 of those didn't work.
Well, then they're not fail safes. I mean,
don't you hate it when the fail safe fails?
I hate to tell you,
That's
but you
why
know,
it's called a fail safe.
When your backup doesn't work, then you've got some issues. When all 3 backups
you don't have
work.
a backup.
Right. It didn't work.
Right.
As you mentioned, the employee who's worked for the county for more than 20 years alerted her supervisor right away the following day, began the process of returning the 7-figure sum. But 2 people did get fired for the mistake. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, on the one hand, it's not like I can't understand how they shouldn't get fired, but if it's a copy and paste mistake, meaning they put the employee number in the wrong section, and the person's number was, 16000, whatever it is.
Yeah, the mistake happened when a supervisor was updating payroll information for a county employee who had just received a raise. So they had to go in and make a change and put in the wrong number. Where they should have typed in the employee's hourly rate, they entered their employee ID number instead. That produced the giant check that should have been red flagged, but wasn't. Okay, it should have been. In August, about 400 county sheriff's employees reported being shortchanged in their paychecks, with some receiving less than $1. Okay, so if this was like same person, multiple mistakes, then I could see why you end up getting fired. Those mistakes were attributed to human error and were eventually resolved, but the county says today, and this latest error demonstrates there are some significant kinks that still need to be worked out. Right. But are they kinks that need to be worked out by getting rid of humans or by fixing some of your backups? County employees say even a year after switching over, many within the county are still not familiar with how to use this software. They did a system update and say human errors like this are made possible due to lack of training. In light of the overpayment, County Commission Chairwoman Alicia Bell said that the county should take steps to investigate whether other mistakes have been made with county payroll. It could have been 100 here, 200 here, 200 there. You don't notice the small amounts, but obviously you're going to notice if it's $1 million. So, yeah, you might want to check and see if the things are slipping through the cracks. That's no good. It's kind of scary. That said, many of us would be very excited about it because 39% of hourly workers say living paycheck to paycheck would be an improvement in their finances right now.
Yikes.
If they could actually make it paycheck to paycheck, that would be an improvement in the way things are going. 39%. You think things are not tough right now?
Tough, yeah.
39%. Almost half, more than a third, say it would be an improvement if they were able to make it from this paycheck to the next paycheck. That would be an improvement to the way things are going.
Yeah.
A survey of 2,000 American workers who get paid hourly with a quota for 1,000 Gen Z workers and 1,000 retail workers, found that 39% would see living from paycheck to paycheck as an improvement in their finances. Now, Gen Z, how old does that get? Does that get to 25, 26? I know, we never know.
Yeah, I think so because Savannah's 27.
Okay. From 97 to 2012. So Savannah was, so it'd be to 28 years old, 13 to 28.
to 28.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, trying to think if I was making it, if I was even making it at 28, like paycheck to paycheck.
I was.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it was still hard and scary.
Mm-hmm.
And when I didn't, like, let's say the car all of a sudden needed $400 worth of stuff, that's when my parents would step in.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking at 28. Well, and honestly, I mean, working in radio, it's a whole different issue. I mean,
Yeah.
I got paid very little for a long, long time.
Yeah.
So digging into hourly workers' dire financial circumstances, almost half, 44%, have overdrafted their bank account in the last month. So for hourly workers, 38% currently have less than 1,000 in their bank accounts, and a fifth, 19%, have taken out a loan in the last year to make ends meet financially. Commissioned by dailypay.com, this researcher, the study examined hourly workers' financial well-being, the lengths they've gone to stay afloat financially in the last year, and how challenging times have negatively affected their mental health in the last year. The results revealed that more than a third of hourly workers, 34%, rely on more than one job just to get by, either side hustles or other type things, just to get by. So interesting, So a $1.6 million mistake would really help out a lot, Unfortunately, as the owner, it's not going to help anything in my book at all.
Right.
Not gonna really help anything. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, it's time for the Mr. P dumb criminal. I was about to say, time out. I'm laughing at my own brain. My brain was about to say it's time for the Mr. P dumb locksmith of the day.
Oh my gosh.
I know I shouldn't have even shared that,
What
but I just
the heck?
my brain just paused for a minute. It's time for the Mr. P locksmith and security dumb criminal of the day was what I was trying to say.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ugh, kitchen ants, runaway roaches, a spider. Relax, just use Zevo. Zevo insect killer sprays use a powerful blend of mint and rosemary to eliminate those pests and up to 20 other bug types. Plus, Zevo is safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Just spray the bugs and wipe them away. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call, and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare, or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Well, look who finally showed up.
It's too early for this.
Too early.
Too early? Too early for what?
This attitude of yours.
We gotta get moving, man.
We got a lot of work to do.
Not enough time.
Better drink some coffee.
One coffee coming right up.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Portion of the show today brought to us by our friends over at Steve Specialized Services. Great discounts on mowers, bad boy mowers, and bandits still going on, up to $1,000 off on select models at Steve Specialized Services in Rensselaer. Like Steve Specialized Services on Facebook. Visit online at stevespecialized.com. Also, want to mention we're powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com for money-saving tips, energy-saving tips, and more. It's all there on their website, on their Facebook page. That's Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. All right. It's time now for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminals 2 come to us from New Jersey. Couple of dumb teenagers. Kaylee Principato, 18, and Lucas Pyle, 18. New Jersey.
They're getting an early start on things.
Yes. Well, these two were dumb criminals for just being stupid. playing around with the wrong things, like a flare gun. Someone should have told them, if you shoot a flare gun, let's say inside the house, it may start a fire. These two Mensa members decided to play around with a flare gun. Shot it in the living room. The window curtains caught on fire. Residents extinguished the fire before firefighters and police arrived, but it was enough to get people to call the police and fire. So they showed up and arrested the two of them last Monday for starting a fire and possible arson. So both remain held at the county jail as of the publishing of this story last week. So, so let that be a lesson. Even with a flare gun, do not play with guns ever. Don't shoot them in the house. It's a flare gun. It's fire.
It's fire.
It's
right.
meant
it's like a
to
blowtorch.
let people know that you're on an island or something, or on a road or something. Not meant to light your house up on fire. Protect yourself from dumb criminals, even if you can't protect them from dumb teens, with Mr. P Locksmith and Security, hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Find out more at mrplocksmith.com. Go and like Mr. P Locksmith and Security on Facebook. If you accidentally lock your keys in your car, in your house, you can't get in to either one of those, have this number in your phone. Put it in your phone now because you don't know when you're going to need it. 219-866-7171.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 1 and 4 p.m., increasing clouds and winds with a high near 84. Tonight, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 72. Saturday, sunny and humid with a high near 83. Heat index values as high as 102. A heat advisory is in effect from 10 a.m. Central Standard Time Saturday to midnight Central Standard Time Monday night, which means oppressive heat and humidity is expected this weekend into early next week, with peak afternoon indices at or above 100 degrees for multiple days. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Saturday night, clear and breezy with a low around 76. Sunday, sunny with a high near 94. The heat advisory continues, so be careful and stay hydrated and monitor the latest forecasts. Sunday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Smith's Ace Farm Store in Rensselaer is your full-line hardware store that carries a large selection of items for the farm and your home. Smith carries the brands you know and trust, like paints from Benjamin Moore and Clark in Kensington, tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman. They have your yard covered, too, with a full line of yard equipment from Steel and Toro, along with grills from Weber, Big Green Egg, and Traeger. Stop by Smith's Ace Farm Store, 231 in Rensselaer, and see why they say, if it's for the home or the farm, Smith has it. Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special, with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Check out the Menards Lafayette South Self-Storage Facility. Menards Self-Storage, located directly beside the Lafayette South Menards store, offers the most convenient and secure self-storage in the area. This facility features 24/7 access, video surveillance, and on-site management. Menards has warehouse units at the best prices in the area, and your first month is free. Units are going quickly, so reserve yours now at menardsselfstorage.com.
Save big money at Menards.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment. From the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins, every outing deserves the perfect pour. Discover an impressive array of $1 shooters and wines that complement your next meal, plus truly flavored vodkas for mixing or sipping. Visit Rensselaer, DeMotte, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Our favorite show.
You got a hit show?
How come you're so good?
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
Don't go all diva on me.
I guess I'm just a people person.
Thing is, you just talk way too much. You're super clingy and you come on way too strong.
Well, suppose everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Opinions are like
Handkerchiefs. Everybody's got one.
That's not even how the saying goes.
But you get the point.
Come on, it's showtime.
Stephen Sherrill with you here on a delightful summer morning, the first day of summer. Welcome to summer, everybody. Hey, if you're a Tom Petty fan, you don't want to miss out on Southern Accents, the ultimate Tom Petty experience going on June 27th in West Lebanon, Indiana. Seeger Auditorium. Visit SeegerAuditorium.com. Southern Accents, the ultimate Tom Petty experience. Also want to mention our friends over at KIRPC Head Start, Cripsy Head Start. Visit KIRPC.net to find out more about what they offer to children ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. All right, let's see what we got going on here. It is the first day of summer, so there's some things that all of us need to be aware of. Cheryl just shared this with me on one of the 823,619 different websites that we go to daily to find fun stuff for us to talk about. This one is one that not a lot of people gravitate to. Facebook. It's a new one.
All right.
Yeah. Friendly reminder, as many gear up for this heat wave, it's important to watch where your pets are walking. Okay. So if the air temperature is 85, concrete is 105, asphalt is 130.
Ooh.
So
Their pets can't take that,
our
right?
boy likes to walk on the street. So
yeah, we got to keep them on the grass.
Yeah. Air temp 90, concrete 125. That's how much it jumps up from just 5 degrees. Asphalt 140 degrees. 95 degrees outside, concrete is 140. Asphalt is 155.
Well, we're going to get all that in the next little bit. Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yep.
Maybe Tuesday even.
Yeah. So keep an eye on your pups. Walk them on the grass,
Make sure they drink water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your stuff is filled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of us. Make sure you drink water. Stay hydrated. Maybe beer to water ratio 1-to-1. But
not for your dogs.
Keep yourself. No, I'm saying for your humans. You got to hydrate as well. All right. This is so strange to me when I hear about these things. A 22-year-old fake dentist and 2 assistants have been charged in Europe after treating dozens of patients using instructions they found on the internet. First of all, and I'm sorry to any youngsters out there, I don't know that I'd be comfortable going to a 22-year-old dentist. I feel like I want the dentist to be, well, now at least my age, or close to my age.
Yeah.
2, where are these fake dentists setting up their offices? This is not the first story we've heard like this.
Yeah.
How are you setting up a fake dentist office?
Ugh, it gives me the willies to think about it. Now, that said, I do believe you, based on like YouTube, you could figure out anything. Our daughter just fixed her car the other day.
Yeah. I mean,
was like,
talk about like being pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the coolest text. We got her hood open with a thumbs up. She had fixed her own car.
Now, we just got done talking about how so many people aren't even making it paycheck to paycheck. So I realize, sometimes you got to, desperate times call for desperate measures. If I was going to go the route, the unscrupulous route of making money, I would think pretending to be a dentist would be really hard to do.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say you're in an area and you open up a new practice. You're going to have to do something to get new patients. You're going to have to do something to figure out how to...
Well, they're not doing that. They're just doing word of mouth, kind of come over, whatever it is. I don't know where this is in Europe. But
I think Czechoslovakia.
Okay. So it's like in the village and you're like, yeah, I'm a dentist or whatever it is. Yeah. I don't think it's like...
So you don't think they had an office? You just think it's that people were just going to them because they were cheaper. So it was like they're just doing it out of their basement or something.
Think so.
Got it. Okay.
Would be my guess.
It also still seems like a lot of work to do to try and...
I mean, I won't even do that for a hairdresser, let alone...
Right.
Let alone my teeth. Like...
Police said the 3 family members opened a surgery without a license in their home. Oh, in their home. Yeah. 2 years ago and treated patients without any necessary professional knowledge. The 22-year-old man extracted teeth, performed complex root canals, applied anesthesia,
oh boy.
drawing on information he got online. All pleaded guilty to a number of charges and face up to 8 years in prison. Police said they did not say whether or not their patients had complained about their treatment or not. Wow. I mean, that's just so
bizarre
out there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. So speaking of crazy, or maybe just
go to
having fun.
Hillcrest.
Well, yes, there's that. Yeah,
Dental.
go to real
The
dentists. Go to real dentists. Yes, for goodness sakes.
Go see Dr. Ayler.
Yes. He's
the end.
Yes. And he's not doing it out of his house. I don't think he sleeps there. I'm kidding. Yeah. Maybe take a nap here and there, depending on the day. So yesterday, during the Cubs game, a batter lost control of his bat and it went flying into the protective net. Now they have the netting.
Yeah.
It was 10 feet up. One fan decided, "Ooh, I really want that," and started climbing up the net.
1-0, look out. Oh, boy. Churio out of the way. Sal Frelick, and it's stuck. Sir, be careful, please.
Easy now, fella.
Sir. Now he's a hero.
He's being ushered out.
No.
I mean, he got excited.
Can't be climbing the fence.
Can't throw him out for that, can you?
I guess they can. Even the play-by-play guys were kind of surprised.
Wow.
How strong is that net that it held up a person climbing up it to go get a bat 10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That said, don't do that. Because here's the thing. You say you can't throw them out for that. Okay. Let's say he got up 5 feet and fell and hit his head on the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Now who's getting sued?
Right.
I'd like to know, we never really heard what happened with that guy that fell out of the stands. Like,
oh yeah,
is he suing them for being able to fall into the field? Like, so that's why you get thrown out. No doubt about it. Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Yep. How's this for a good news story? Workers at Pittsburgh Airport helped track down a diamond that fell out of a woman's ring on Friday the 13th.
As I went to retrieve my bag from the carousel, my hand got stuck between the suitcase and the edge of the carousel. It pinched my hand, so I pulled my hand back really quickly, and I looked down, and my ring was without a diamond. I came in, and I immediately started looking all around.
2 paint sticks taped together, scraping dirt from underneath the carousel. That's how they actually found it.
Literally, my jaw dropped. I was ecstatic. It's like I just couldn't get to the airport quickly enough.
Wow. This was after she left. They still found it. Wow. Took them 4 hours of looking, but they finally found the diamond.
Wow.
That's really cool. That's a neat, happy story.
Well, yeah, because the diamond is the diamond. It's not, she doesn't want to just replace it.
Right. No, I think it's great. I think that's fantastic. Yeah. So with every holiday, nowadays, everybody's trying to make a little extra buck, trying to get in on the fun of whatever holiday it might be. I go to Strax. They have cakes for Father's Day or Mother's Day, or when I'm surprised there's not Pacers cakes there. I haven't seen one yet, but I'm surprised there's not. There's usually for football season. Yeah. There's cakes and stuff.
I miss the single slices, but anyway, go ahead.
I do too. That's not what this story is about. We'll get to a story later about things that Cheryl misses from the grocery store. A woman posted on TikTok from a Kroger in Atlanta ridiculous looking Juneteenth cakes. Maybe that's not something we need cakes for. I'm just saying.
Well,
maybe
are we just doing red, black, and green?
Like for the flag, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. She said they were ridiculous. Let's see.
Who made this? I wish it was a manager here because y'all decorate everything else around here cute. But for Juneteenth, you want to just throw something on a freaking cookie cake and expect someone to buy it? Free at last. Really? I'm going to be in here bright early in the morning to talk to somebody about this because this is unacceptable.
Oh, so she was mad that they were lazy looking cakes for Juneteenth.
Got it. Okay.
So it was a big cookie. The picture I saw was a big cookie, and it said free, and then the @ symbol last.
Oh no. Oh,
What? That's @. That's @. It's okay. It's like if you're like, email @. It's fine. Maybe my email address is free@last.com. Maybe that's what my email is. You don't know. Oh boy, that's fun stuff. Oh man. Remember last week we had the thing about putting jalapenos in your white wine?
Yeah.
A guy hopped on TikTok to say, this is pretty dangerous. Don't do this.
It's too good, and you'll end up drinking 2 bottles. I started out on my back porch, as I always do, and I drank a bottle in about an hour.
And that's not the dangerous I thought he was going with.
Oh, my gosh.
It is too good. It is too good to just stop. I cannot stop. I put my peppers in my Moscato, and it was too good. I started drinking on the back porch. I ended up in the middle of the street. I couldn't even stop myself.
My Lord.
What in the world? He sounds like a combination of Jim Neighbors and Paul Lynde. You remember Paul Lynde from the Center Square?
It's too good, and you'll end
He
up
does
drinking
sound like
two
Pauline.
bottles. I started out on my back porch, as I always do, and I drank a bottle in about an hour, and then ran to my couch and put more of those little jalapenos in my wine and got absolutely crazy and Tina turned, okay? It made me want to go to a club and twerk. Okay, I don't need to be in no clubs twerking, but that's what's going to happen to you if you drink the Sauvignon Blanc with those peppers in them.
Oh my gosh, he's very upset about this. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Holy mackerel. All right, one last financial story, okay?
Okay.
With all the money. A family of five's breakfast has gone viral.
Oh, I saw this story and freaked out.
After a dad posted the bill, he shared a photo of their bill at the Princess Breakfast in Disneyland. The bill was for 3 adults, 2 kids, $937.65
with a tip.
What in the and he said $150 tip.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little over 20%.
All right.
What in the world did you get to eat?
Yeah, it's the princess. We couldn't even get into it. They're sold out
because it's $937.
It's like $150 a ticket, I think.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world?
Mm-hmm. Crazy, right?
A family of five's breakfast in Disneyland, California has gone viral after a father shared the photo on social media of the meal's price at $937.65.
Mm-hmm.
The guest said that the meal was for 2 kids and 3 adults, with the total including a $150 tip. Princess breakfast at Disneyland with my kids, he wrote on X, almost spit out my coffee. Well, you didn't know what it was going to be before going in there? The dad's post has garnered 16.5 million views, received thousands of comments, and of course, just over a few days. Somebody said, please tell me you have 35 kids. Yeah. Princess Breakfast at Disneyland, Princess Breakfast Adventures, located in Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, offers a 3-course breakfast priced at $142 a piece for both adults and children. Guests can also interact with Disney princesses, participate in one-of-a-kind princess-themed activities. The meal begins with a 3-tier tower of appetizers like lobster rolls, beignets, and cornbread. Main courses include waffles, macaroni and cheese. Adults can get anything from scrambled eggs, short ribs, to deviled eggs. Guests can also choose between a selection of desserts like cake pops, cream puffs, and sorbet. Nothing spectacular.
Well, it's not supposed to be. It's that you have the Disney princesses all in one spot, and it's sold out. I'm telling you, it's sold out because we tried to get into the Mickey. There's also a Mickey breakfast. Forget it. Forget that. I didn't even look at the price. I just went to try to book it.
I mean, what in the world?
Yeah.
142 times 5. Hold on.
Plus 150 and.
Oh, okay. Plus 150.
Okay, so
That's
it's
still
because it's the
860.
princesses. Because and it's probably upscale. But meaning like lobster rolls, because Chef Mickey's is $58 per adult and $37 per child.
Yeah.
We tried to get into that, and when we booked our thing a year out, it was already sold out for the entire time that we would be there.
Okay.
So.
But even so, okay, 142 times 5 is 710, plus 150 is 860. So you're telling me tax was another $100?
No, they said it was a little over 20% tip.
$150 was
it said
just
150?
over. Yeah,
Okay.
it was just over 20. So
Got
that got us like 8 something.
Okay.
860.
There's probably a resort tax, and because resort tax is I think 10%.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, with things being so tight and things so hard to come by, here at Touhyville, We want to make it easier for you to drink your coffee and eat.
And eat your banana bread, right?
Nut bread. Your nut bread.
bread.
Couple of nut breads, giving out some nut bread. 219-866-4104. Caller number 3, we're going to say. Caller number 3, 219-866-4104. You get coffin coffee and nut bread from the Rensselaer Farmers Market. 219-866
you go there tomorrow.
4104. You got to pick it up at the farmers market. Yep.
Not here, at the farmers market.
Yes, at the farmers market itself. So
you're going to go see Tammy Culp.
Yes.
The Culp Family Farm.
Yes.
Where she will be flipping pork burgers.
Oh, I'm going to go get some tomorrow.
We're going.
Yeah, we're going to go get some. Can we go get pork burgers for lunch tomorrow?
Can we?
Yeah.
We are.
All right, good deal. Hi, you're caller number 3. Who's this?
Hi, this is Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great as well. Thank you so much for asking. All right. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone, and she'll give you all the info on getting your coffee and your nut bread from the Rensselaer Farmers Market, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. So exciting. The farmers market has so many good things going on. Now, this is from Coffin Coffee, okay? So Dan,
did you send her to me?
You want to jump out and while I read this?
Yeah, I didn't
okay.
know.
Sorry, I was going to wait till the break. But
That's okay.
There you go.
I just wanted to make
sure.
sure.
You're all good. There you go. I sent it over to you so you can. I was trying to not force you out of the room. I like when Cheryl's in the room. So Coffin Coffee is, of course, such good stuff. Dan and Diana Becker are local micro coffee roasters. Coffin Coffee has been around since 2019. They offer specialty flavors to their coffee. Last season, they introduced Cascara tea, a superfood. Dan is an Army vet and retired ISP officer, and Diana is a retired paramedic. So they're going to be giving away Coffin Coffee tomorrow. That's what I'll be drinking while we're walking around the fair tomorrow. I have it at home. That's what the city roast is what I will be doing. And then Hunter Homemade Baked Goods is where you're going to get the nut bread from. That's from Janet Hunter, Hunter's Home Bakes. They learned how to bake at an early age. She was taught by her mother and grandmother, Janet was. She learned the art of baking and preserving food. She continues to use these skills as she prepares delicious baked goods to sell at the farmers market. Stop by and say hello and buy yourself a treat. So great stuff there from Hunter Baked Goods. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to end on a high note. So stick around.
It's time to get out and play with the full-size fun of Kawasaki KLX 230R and KLX 230RS trail bikes. Kick up some serious dirt with an improved 233cc engine, long travel suspension, and a compact perimeter frame. Finished with KX-inspired bodywork, the lightweight Kawasaki 230R packs a heavy dose of style and fun into every off-road ride.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MOVE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
All righty. Exciting stuff. The farmers market going on tomorrow. Make your plans to get out there and see all the good folks over at the farmers market. They just have so much good stuff going on there. And like you said, Culp Family Farm is going to be cooking up pork burgers. So can't
those
beat
are
that.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even need like condiments on there.
Nope. I usually don't.
We don't do anything but sink our teeth into them.
Yep. Sometimes I throw a piece of cheese on there, but that's about it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So all
So
good
yummy.
stuff. Yep.
So yummy. I just can't wait to see our friend Sharon.
Yes. Yeah. Good stuff. Yep. Mm-hmm. Paul sent us a message also when we were talking about the concrete and everything for the dogs, to also be aware of leaving animals in the car when it's this hot. Like it gets so hot inside the car. Like don't screw around. Yeah. Don't screw around.
That's good practice all year, all day.
Right.
Period. But
Right.
then they don't. What is it? They can suffocate in under 5 minutes. I thought.
Yeah, whatever it is, I don't know. Just don't do it. Don't leave your pets in the car. Like, it's. Listen, we love taking our dog around and going places and all that stuff. But sometimes it's better to just leave the pets at home. Like, they don't need to go everywhere with you. It's okay.
Right.
So, all right. Let's get our winner for. Oh, by the way, Christine says, is the farmers market on the courthouse square? It is not. It used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be all around, and then along the one, I think,
It's
Harrison
at
Street.
Halleck Park.
Halleck Park is so it's right across the street from the courthouse there in downtown Rensselaer. You can't miss it when you get into downtown Rensselaer. She also mentioned Paul Lynn was Uncle Arthur on Bewitched too. I forgot about that. Yes. All right, let's get our winner for Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. Today's winner of the Strachan Van Til $50 gift card is Deb Kottner. Deb Kottner. Congratulations to Deb. We'll get in touch with her. She got registered on Monday on the WLQI Facebook page. So, all right. Now, it is time to wrap up our week. We always wrap up our day by ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is from Cody Brett. Sometimes I think about the different characters I play in everybody's story. I'm a terrible person in some people's narratives and a godsend in others. And none of it has anything to do with the person I truly am. The lens that others view you through is colored by their upbringing, beliefs, and individual experiences. Some people see your bright personality as endearing and others see it as annoying. Some people think you're weak and emotional and others feel safe to be themselves around you. Some people think you're rude and selfish and others respect the way you stand up for yourself. Some people admire the way you take pride in the way you look and others think you're conceited. And none of it has a thing to do with you, with who you truly are as a person. What you have to understand is that you have no authority over how people view you, so never try to control the way others see you, because the only thing that truly matters when the dust settles down at the end of the day is what you genuinely see in yourself.
Good advice heading off into the weekend, kids. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the shows this week as much as we enjoyed doing them. Have yourself just a phenomenal weekend. We're going to do it all again on Monday right here in Touhyville. Take care.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by EGC Heating and Air, your locally owned Jasper